This assignment is about inequalities. Inequalities are less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. And they are solved just like two-step equations. You will subtract 2 from both sides. Bring your negative 5x straight down. Bring your inequality symbol straight down and subtract. There is one difference. If you multiply or divide by a negative when you solve the inequality, remember to flip the symbol. So we're dividing by negative 5 to solve the inequality, so we need to flip the symbol. This symbol is currently pointing to the left, okay? So we have to flip it so that it is greater than. This symbol here is less than or equal to. We're going to flip it so that it is greater than or equal to negative 7. Now, on a number line, negative 7 is here, and then because there is a line, you would fill in the circle, and then you fill out the arrow, the number line to the right. So all of the numbers greater than or equal to negative 7 make the inequality true. If you forgot to flip the symbol, then you would say that negative 10 would be a solution to this. Let's see why negative 10 does not work. Okay? If you have negative 5, and remember, we're showing why negative 10 does not work, so substitute negative 10 in for x plus 2 less than or equal to 37. Negative 5 times negative 10 is 50 plus 2 less than or equal to 37. 52 less than or equal to 37. No, that is not correct. So you need to remember always to flip the symbol if you are using a negative. X greater than negative 7, that is this one here. So let's connect that to this first one here, and then we'll move on with our work. Okay, so 7 goes through E. So go down to the bottom of your screen, 7, and put an E right there. Okay, next problem is this one here. Add 10 to both sides. 3x greater than negative 12. Divide by 3. Divide by 3. Since we're not dividing by a negative, this is a positive 3, we don't have to flip the inequality symbol. X greater than negative 4. So here's negative 4. Circle it, but do not fill it in. Don't fill the circle in because there is no line under it. Everything greater than negative 4 will make this inequality true. So let's pick 0. 0 should make this inequality true. 3 times 0 minus 10 greater than negative 22. So that's 0. And then negative 10 greater than negative 22. Yes, negative 10 is greater than negative 22. So go back to your original assignment, x greater than negative 4. Here it is. So we'll connect that one to that one. So in box 17, we should have the letter O. Add 4 to both sides. Negative 9x greater than or equal to 99. Divide by negative 9. Divide by negative 9 on both sides. Since you are multiplying or dividing by a negative, when you solve the inequality, flip the symbol. Okay, here's negative 11. And x is less than or equal to. So fill in the circle because it's equal to. Everything less than negative 11 is correct. So negative 15 should work. Let's pick something easier. Negative 12 should work. So do negative 9 times negative 12 minus 4, and that should be greater than or equal to 95. 9 times 12 is 90. It's 108. So 108 minus 4 is 104. 104 is greater than or equal to 95. X less than or equal to negative 11. This one here and this one here. So draw a line from those two. Number 5 should have an H in it. Subtract 3 on both sides. X over 8 less than 12. Multiply by 8 to isolate the variable. These cancel. X less than 96. Here's 96. So circle it, but do not fill in the circle. Everything less than 96 is going to make that inequality true. So let's see if 64 will make the inequality true. 64 over 8 plus 3 less than 15. 64 divided by 8 is 8. 8 plus 3 less than 15. 11 less than 15. Yes. So x less than 96. Find that. Here it is. X less than 96. So connect those two. $12 should have a T in it. The question that we're trying to figure out is what does happen when the king of beasts runs in front of a train? Well, when we finish the riddle, we will know what happens. You need to subtract 11 on both sides to solve this two-step inequality. Negative x over 6 greater than 9. Multiply by negative 6 on both sides. Because you're multiplying by a negative, you need to flip the inequality. So here's negative 54. By the way, my number line is not to scale. X is less than that, so anything lower than negative 54 will make the inequality true. So let's try negative 60. Negative 60 over 6, and remember there's a negative out in the front, plus 11 is greater than 20. So negative 60 divided by 6 is negative 10. But remember there's a negative in the front which cancels the other negative. So this is positive 10 plus 11 is 21. 21 is greater than 20. Alright. So x less than negative 54. That's right here. Right here. Looks like 3 needs an S in it. Next problem. Here it is. You need to add 1 to both sides. negative 1/4 x less than or equal to negative 8. Multiply by the reciprocal, but make it negative also, so we're canceling out the negative and the fraction at the same time. We're multiplying by a negative though, so that means that we need to flip our inequality symbol. Everything on the left-hand side of the inequality cancels. Flip the symbol and then multiply. Negative 8 times negative 4 is 32. Here's 32. Circle it and fill it in because it's less than or equal to. So everything greater than and including 32 will make this inequality true. Let's try 40. Negative 1/4 times 40 minus 1 less than or equal to negative 9. Okay, cross cancel, get a 10 and a 1. Negative 1 times 10 is negative 10. Negative 10 minus 9 less than or equal to negative 9. Okay, combine negative 10 and negative 1. Negative 11 less than or equal to negative 9. Is that true? Yes. So for this problem, problem 6, x greater than or equal to 32. X greater than or equal to 32 is here. So that connects to problem 6. $14 needs an E in it. Next problem is problem 7. Subtract 5 on both sides. 16x less than negative 64. Divide by 16. I believe there's 16 times 4 is 64. Let's check that. 4, 2, 4. Yep. So x less than negative 4. Here's negative 4 on my number line. Circle it, but don't fill it in. Everything that's less than that makes the inequality true. Let's pick negative 5. 5 plus 16 times negative 5 less than negative 59. Okay, 16 times 5, 5 times 10 is 50, 6 times 5 30. So that's 5 plus negative 80 less than negative 59. So it's negative 75 less than negative 59. Yep, that's true. X less than negative 4. That's this one here and that one there. Okay, it looks like 10 needs an O in it. Subtract 2 on both sides. 1/7 x greater than or equal to negative 13. Multiply by 7 over 1 on both sides. 13 times 7. 21, looks like 91, but it's going to be negative 91. X greater than or equal to negative 91. Here's negative 91. So circle it, fill it in, and everything greater than negative 91 will make the inequality true. Let's try 0. 1/7 times 0 plus 2 greater than or equal to negative 11. I know that 1/7 times 0 is 0, so 2 is greater than or equal to negative 11. Yep, that's true. X greater than or equal to negative 91. Right here. And here. Connect those. Looks like number 1 needs an L in it, or an I. I think it's an I.